So guys, today I'm gonna do a little video about where I'm going into different pressures and movements and what I feel is the difference with back pressure and back movement. So gonna walk through it today, and if you like what I'm doing, please leave a like and share and subscribe and all that shit. So today we're gonna go through the different kinds of pressures and movements. We have back pressure, which is holding your hand close to your shoulder, always pronated in my opinion, or you always use back pressure, regardless if you're pronated or supinated or whatever. You gotta keep that angle relatively close or at least locked. You have side pressure, which is when you push your elbow sideways, but I do it through the shoulder and chest. Then you have back movement, which is when you pull your elbow backwards. And you have side movement, and that's when you fold your shoulder over. And you have up movement is when you sit down and shoot your elbow forward. So that's forward movement, but to be able to do that without giving something away, you have to sit down and pivot and slide your elbow forward. So basically that's the movements. We have movements in the hand as well that we can go through, but today we're gonna focus more about elbow and body movements and pressures. So I think that you always should have back pressure engaged, and by that I mean you should always try to close your arm. You can do that from different positions, it doesn't really matter, but you should try and keep your back pressure active and hard always. In the setup, when we start, I try to push in, so I do the side pressure in the setup. I do the back pressure, so I try to keep this close, but I'm not actively pulling, because if I'm actively pulling, he's just gonna raise his arm, and that's gonna disconnect me. So I'm just tightening up and making sure I'm pushing without moving. So when he hits, I have side pressure engaged. So if you hit once, I can counter that, I can hold that, so I don't go like instantly here. I always keep my rise, so my up pressure engaged, at least in the setup. Almost always do that. And then, how do you use the different movements? So my first movement is always forward movement and up pressure to establish height, because if you're an hand-based arm wrestler, you need height. So if I start going back and you go up, I will lose height. So I always fight for the height first by shooting up. I try to pull as much as I can sideways to disconnect him, so he comes out from his shoulder a little bit. Once I have established height with forward movement and up pressure and back pressure together, I can use back movement. Back movement to pull him over to my side. And he's super fucking strong, so I can't really pin him from there. Then I use another up pressure. I keep that engaged, of course, but I use another forward movement to climb again. I might re-grip. Then I do another back movement and side. Again, and side back to finish. So I shift between back movement and forward movement while keeping side. If you go side movement too early, you can lose either your pronation or anything. So if I try to establish height, but he also does it, and I start moving sideways, he's gonna control my pronator. So I have to establish height before I start going sideways and back. If I go backwards without establishing height, you go, then he has control over my pronator. And then you have to fight so much with frame, and if you're a super heavyweight, fighting with a lot of frame is like very few people who can do. I can't, at least. So I use cup together with side movement. I never try to actively cup him in while I'm here, but I'm trying to resist his back pressure with the cup, but I rise more just to keep my wrist straight. If I don't rise and just cup, he can turn me over. But if I rise and just hold straight wrist, I can hold him. And when I start going sideways, that's when I start actively cupping. So I got this, and then I start actively cupping as I go sideways. If he stops me, I rise, I climb, I use down, I sit down to get up pressure and forward movement with my elbow, re-grip, pull him back again, and then I can go side. And when I go side, I cup. That's why you see me doing this a lot in matches, to gain height. I don't care about the cup until I go sideways. I care about it in the sense I don't want to lose it, but I'm not trying to cup him in. That's only with side movement that I use the cup. So now we're gonna go at a little bit higher intensity, and I'm gonna try and walk you through all the movements during the pull. He's pretty strong, so I might not be able to talk through it, but I'll try my best, and we'll see what happens, and I'll show you from start to finish how I move to pin. Go when ready. So here, establish height, keep pulling, keep pulling. From here I can go back, use a little bit of side. Now I elbow foul, but fuck it. No fouls in training. I keep going up. And I keep moving. I just keep moving forward, up, pull him down, move forward, up, pull him down. One more time. So now I got my pronation here. I haven't peeled him yet, but I'll just pull through this part of my hand and climb until I crack the wrist. Jag tänkte du skulle gå lite mer aggressivt där kanske.
Ja. Okej, jag gör det nästa gång.
Ja.
Man går hooken ändå.
Ja. So back, up, back, forward. And then I just keep climbing until I feel that I can just go side. When you're that high up, there's really nothing you can do when you go side, because I kind of stop moving backwards when I'm that high up, and I'll just go 100% sideways with cup. So if we get to that position again, go when ready. So here, back, up, back. Now I have enough, so now I'll just go straight side. Before I didn't, so if I had gone straight side, he probably could have gotten back center a little bit. We can try it one time where I go straight side before I'm ready for it.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. So in the beginning, when I did the first side hit, I could just feel he stops it. My elbow takes the hit and I can't go through. So I had to keep climbing. So this is how I arm wrestle and how I think about it when I arm wrestle, how I acquire position and continue moving forward once I get stopped. It's probably not how everyone should arm wrestle, but it's how I arm wrestle. So if you want to take tips from it, please do. Like, share, subscribe, all that shit. And see you next time.